Hi everybody, it's Diana. Let's take a look at the energy we're dealing with, whoa, for Monday, December 20th. Four of Swords. I don't know why, but every time I look at this card, I keep on thinking about Illuminati and Light of Tempular, but I'm pretty sure this has nothing to do with that. This is just my brain going to overdrive from having read all those different historical novels and journals. What we see here is a figure, presumably a knight, that's resting, and presumably in a house of worship or a church, because we do see stained glasses. So astrologically, for December 20th, it's actually a very cheery kind of energy. We have Mercury that's trying Uranus, and also it's also the day before the winter solstice. So astrologically, it's calm, it's joyful. We are expecting positive news, most likely when you least expect it. So that's the astrological aspect of the day. But when I look at this day, it seems that it's a very peaceful kind of day, because you literally see a figure that's resting up. Some have said this figure look as if they are dead, but also a lot of people saying that this is just a figure who's taking a really long nap, who is resting. Personally, I've always felt a sense of peace when I look at this card. To me, this is perhaps a knight who is resting up for the next great quest, for the next great battle, and who is taking a sanctuary inside the church, which, if you know anything about, I was gonna say historical medieval history, but that's not the right term, quite the right term I'm thinking. But in the old times, a lot of churches throughout historical periods really were viewed as a place where you can go to rest, not only rest up, but if you get to the church, and if you are a criminal or some kind of person who's facing political prosecution from the throne at the time, in the church, you are guaranteed safety. I don't know what made me think of it, but when I look at this card, there's a very much a taking a break away from all that could be potentially happening outside. And really, this is, you're protected, you're safe, you are able to truly just rest and know that, church and God and spirits are watching over you and protecting you. This is very much the kind of energy that I am getting from this card. Let's see what the advice card we have for this lovely, lovely day. This card is usually very sticky. It doesn't, ooh, hold on. Oh, okay, that's a lot of cards. How about we just take this one? The Leo energy is really about the heart. Think about like the really big heart, king of the jungle, the lion. The energy is really full, very magnificent. But sometimes when you combine all that magnificent energy with the full moon, it can be like a little bit too much. It can be a little bit over the top. And whenever I look at this card, I always think the phrase, having self-esteem is great, but too much vanity has the opposite effect. It's really about having the time to find that balance between what you think you need in your heart and balance the need of all those people around you. It's all about the balance of the relationship, right? Balancing ego and balancing relationship, that very fine line about what makes you happy and what make the people around you happy, and make sure that the seesaw is even, is not tipping too much to the one side. And the theme that everybody is very, very important. So I think whenever I think about full moon and Leo, it's about just very brightness. Because if you look at this card, it's, even the card is, a paper card, but you almost feel like the brightness, the vibrance that's coming off this card. It's very much about you having enough confidence to show the world about like your talent and what you're all about. And I just think it's so interesting because this card is so extrovert is not the right word, but this card is so like out there. It's all about presenting your feelings and your look and your actions into the world, projecting your brightness. But the energy of the cards almost much more in tune. It's so much about signifying that a time of rest and planning. So when I look at this card this way, it makes the energy almost flow better, that there's this innate hustling, bustling energy that want to push us forward right now. But I think the universe is actually telling us to slow down a bit, take the time off, or slow down to think things over without hurrying. It is very important to gain a little bit more perspective, because I know everybody I'm talking to right now is dashing from one place to the next, try to get home for Christmas, trying to get somewhere for the New Year's. And also a lot of different cities are having new restrictions on travel or mandates. So everybody trying to figure things out. Do we do this? Do we do that? There's a big energy pushing forward about do, go, go, go. And I think the universe is telling us to perhaps slow down just a little bit, because Christmas and the New Year is right around the corner. Whether or not you celebrate either or both or neither, you can't deny the fact that there's just a lot of energy swirling around. And maybe it's time to just give it a little bit more thought. Whatever that you want to do next, just give yourself the extra couple minutes to plan out, so you don't risk going over the edge or getting completely discombobulated. Have you ever gotten in such a hurry to go somewhere that you forgot something important? I remember someone telling me the story about how once he was so frazzled at trying to get to the airport because of everything that happened the previous night. He actually got to the airport against all odds, and then he realized he left his passport on his kitchen counter. And I feel like there's a moral in the story, is to slow down for that extra 30 seconds just to make sure you don't forget your passport or your car keys or your house keys or anything else that could be of importance. Because sometimes taking that extra 30 seconds could get you to your final destination that much faster and that much more smooth. And God knows we could all use a little bit of calm, giving everything that's been happening in the last, I don't even know how long, it feels like eternity at this point. So slow down a little bit. You are going to get to your destination. If you slow down, you're just going to get there in a much better mood, probably with all your stuff in tow and feeling a lot more calm about it. And that's what I see for today. I hope everyone have a magnificent and calm day. And don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow.